Hey there, Football Manager fans. Welcome back to your Football Manager channel. I'm FM20 and I think we are use that versus Crystal Palace, the match plan. I think we're getting somewhere at the moment with this team. We're doing really well. I'm kind of hoping these players like Foden and Haaland here start to develop more partnerships. Tonali and Havertz are doing it, and Ampadu and Ndika are doing it, so we're getting there. Maybe Miranda and Sancho and Aarons and Nelson, if we keep this team, maybe that can help us. In fact, let's just go and save this team selection as I don't know, 1. So this will be our first choice starting 11. So when we want it again, we just go down there, click 1, and it'll just bring up this team. Nice and easy. Don't have to put it in manually again. And playing against Crystal Palace, who are in 12th. Funny old team, Crystal Palace, in this game. They either do really well and compete for the Champions League, or they're struggling against relegation. There's like 0 in between with them. Now, something I did want to show you guys was I found a couple of players that we signed 2 seasons ago when we very first started. We actually signed some younger players as well who were 16 years old, and they're starting to look pretty good, to be honest with you. And you got Mariba here, who I remember from my Barcelona save. He's doing really well. And Renier here as well. He's doing brilliantly well. In fact, we just click on him and we go to history. See, we signed him when we first started the save. And he's not played any games for us, but he's been in the under 23s for a couple of seasons now. I think he was in the under 18s, and then he's been promoted. But he's worth 12.75 million, and he's on 43 grand a week. Now, I only became aware of this because he got a new contract, and I thought, what the hell is an 18-year-old getting 43 grand a week for? And then I clicked on him, and I was like, oh, shizzle. Okay. Why is he not part of my first team? So, he looks brilliant. You know, he genuinely looks like he's going to be better than Phil Foden or something. So, we're in October now of the second season. And I think I'm going to have to put this lad in the senior team. I don't think we have a choice. I think we'll let him play this reserve game that he's got. And then we'll... Oh, here we go. What work permit? Who's this? Complete renewal. The Ivory Coast don't have a high enough world ranking. How's Wilfried Zaha got his then? Where is he? Junior Koulibaly, alright. And where's he from? Khan. And he's joined us on a free. My director of football signing players without my permission. He's 15. Work permit denied. When did he try to sign him? Huh. Complete renewal. So we've already signed him. Right, okay. If we renew Koulibaly's contract without work permit being granted, he would remain covered by his current permit until 2022. That's 2 years from now. The date it expires. Once he is no longer covered by his existing permit, he could then be loaned out to a team where he could work towards gaining one. Surely if he's 15 and I'll tell you how we'll know if I signed him or whether the director of football signed him. There you go. He's got no trait. All my players, I'm going to praise him for his training. All my players who I signed, I've been working on traits, player traits, and this kid hasn't. So, okay, so he's going to start to learn to go around the keeper one-on-one. Likes to round the keeper. Yeah, that's how you know if I'd have signed him or not, because he would have had this stuff. Double intensity, shooting, all good. He's improved as a footballer over the last 3 months. Okay, he's been here a while. Progressing very well in training. Only beginning to get to grips with his work developing a new trait. That's because we just started it. Has performed especially well in training lately and is showing improvement in his game. Good. The player could successfully be retrained as a striker. Well, his finishing's 5, so I'm guessing no. Yeah, it looks. He's doing alright. He's got 18 determination. He's improved his jumping reach and a few other things. Needs to work on his crossing. That's dropped. Let's have a look at his coach report. Problems with injuries. Work on his crossing. He's a Vanarama national level player now. He's a fairly selfish player. Other than that, he's got quite a lot of pros. And he's only 15. Considered a physical player. Good. Seems fitting fairly well with most of the squad. Okay. Good balance. Fair amount of pace. Consistent performer. Driven in pursuit of his goals. I like him. Junior Koulibaly. Now, we might not play him for about 3 seasons, you know, and give him a game in a cup match, I think, but 3 seasons from now, we've got a lad called Junior Koulibaly, if he gets his work permit. I've got a little feeling that if the player's under 18 and he's come through the education system, they automatically get the work permit anyway. Because technically they've grown up in the UK and gone for our education system. Okay. Stephen Johnston, who's turned him professional? He's worth 100 grand. Okay. So we're getting a few new gens appearing. Always good to see, because we're going to have to produce our own players. And speaking of Ivory Coast stars, Wilfried Zaha is on the right hand side. Only got 1 goal and 2 assists. No idea who Nicola Moro is, but he's their top goal scorer. Passing 17. Croatian. Where did he get him from? Dinamo Zagreb. Okay. Well, let's go to the dressing room. Let's see how we do against them. They're playing a 4-5-1 formation. I'll hand over to the assistant, who's done a terrible job at that. I'm expecting a decent performance, boys. And that team talk. I think I did better than the assistant manager that time. I will say, if you're struggling with quality on your YouTube videos, particularly football manager videos, I always record in high def, 1080p. Go to the settings on the YouTube screen and change it, because they've lowered the quality because they've got so many people using the internet because everyone's staying at home. And you can stay home gaming with me, you know. So here's Nelson. Oh, that would have been some goal. Yeah, so yeah, just tweak that little settings bar, and you should be able to get 1080p on all my videos, and on quite a few others as well. Actually, I've seen it on Bobby G's video. I've had to change it to 1080p, and on Football Manager Maniac I've had to do the same, and avoiding relegation and the custard profit again. Make sure when you go onto the Football Manager sites, and FM20 and Bomb Chop, make sure you go onto their channel and change the setting. Anyway, that'll just give you a little insight into who I'm watching now, haven't I? Van Aanholt's going to put this in, and Ndika has already been booked. But the ball comes away to Haaland, who's going to look for Sancho. He's through. Come on, lad. Oh, had about 6 men converging on him then. Dear me. Here's Tonali putting this corner in. Tompkins gets it out. Do y'all reckon Jadon Sancho is going to sign for Man United in real life? Because I think if they get Martial, Rashford and Sancho up front, that's going to be frightening. Jeez, Nelson, that was wild. I don't know. If he don't sign for Man United, who do you think Jadon Sancho is going to sign for? Because I think he's going to leave Dortmund this year. Let me know in the comments anyway. Let me know who you think he's going to sign for, because I have a sneaky little feeling that United deal's already done. See, it never works when it says do this for the fans. Never ever works. Oh, why have you lost focus, Miranda? Alright, you've been unlucky so far. That seems to have worked. Alright. I've got Poulsen on the bench. I've got Ndika and Tonali who've been yellow carded. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Was that Miranda? I know Ndika was involved. His name's highlighted. Joe Lolly puts it in. Ah, that's Miranda on the... Oh, man. Right, Miranda's having a poor game. Let's just bring Poulsen on for him. Oh, my word. Deary me. Juan Miranda, what's going on, son? That was his fault, that. Completely his fault. So this is what I mean about Crystal Palace being a tricky team. It's Poulsen and Foden. Havertz forward for Haaland, he's through. Must be a goal. Must be. Oh, get in. 1-1. Was it ever in doubt he'd score that? Come on now. Erling Haaland, the ultimate Wonderkid centre forward. Scores for the Wonderkids. We move back up to our 5th position, our original position. And I think we can win this. And get another goal. Players look damn motivated. Really, really good. I'm thinking Nelson, Foden and Sancho aren't doing great guns though. I'll say that as Sancho puts a header into Gaeta's hands. What if we bring on Saka? We've only got 20 minutes left. What if we bring on Ricky Puig for Foden? Because Foden's not doing much. And what if we bring on Nelson's not done well, has he? Let's put Sancho on the right, bring on Bukayo Saka on the left, and we've got Ricky Puig there with Haaland. See if Ricky Puig can do anything. He's only improved a little bit. He does need more game time. Great first touch, good passing, good technique and vision and flair, good agility. Does need to improve. Oh, ouch. I've just smashed my hand against the microphone stand. Oh, steel. Come on, we've gone very attacking. It's going to be 1-1. Come on, boys. One last effort. No. Well. See, that's what I mean about Palace being a funny old team. We've battered them though. We've had 58% possession, 18 shots, 8 on target. They've only had 4 shots, 2 on target, 42% possession. And it's 1-1. However, it looks like their keeper, Vicente Gaeta, has been in good form. Won a couple of games without conceding a goal. Haaland made his 25th appearance for us today. Havertz 7.6 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, he's saying we should sympathise with the team. Ooh, oh my god. Right, you're unlucky, boys. See, sometimes they want to hear the manager, not the assistant. Sometimes they want the organ grinder, not the monkey. Newcastle down here in bottom relegation zone. They won 4-2 against Chelsea. It was second. Blimey. So Newcastle are going through a takeover bid at the moment in real life. I did a video on Newcastle being taken over, and they hired, believe it or not, dun dun dun, Mr. Dyche, the Burnley manager. They hired Sean Dyche, gave him 150 million spend, and well, if you want to see how they did, go have a look for that video. It's in the popular category, I think, of the videos. It's somewhere. Havertz did well. Do we praise him? I think we should praise him. Okay, Bukayo Saka's improving. Interaction, praise player. Praise last game. Well done, mate. Perfect morale. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so we do play Newcastle in the next game. So let's get to that one. Ooh, Rochdale have fired Brian Barry Murphy. He's left his position as manager of Rochdale because the club's poor league position, forcing the Dale into a decision. Ooh, Steve Bruce, Kenny Jackett and Ralph Hasenhutl, the favourites. And it looks like Glyn Hodges at Wimbledon, John Dempster at Mansfield, Alan Pardew at Peterborough. Wow, looks like they're next on the list. Who's this guy? Oh, he looks good. Where did he come from? 375 grand. He's on loan at Doncaster. Is he ours? Ooh. Okay, we're going to have a little look at our under 23s and stuff at the end of this season. I have moved what was it called, Renier, into our senior side now. He's injured. Great. I've moved the Wonderkid into the senior side. How is he injured? Let's have a look. Back in training after injury. Okay, tight hamstring, 1 day. Okay, so yeah, when I first started this save, I actually signed quite a lot of 16-year-old players. Some of them new gens, some of them proper players. I just basically signed them in order to have players coming through and for us to develop more Wonderkids over like 15-20 year period whilst the academy was improving. So that's the reason why we've got these kids, and I completely forgot about it, and a year and a half into the game I've just Just gone, where are all these kids from? So yeah, year and a half into the game, here we are. Let's see. I think we want to put Lucas Holter in there in place of Nathan Wood. And on the bench, that is. Milas Villa, I think, can go in place of Meslier. I wasn't impressed with Puig. Let's give him another shot. I should really put Vinicius in there. Yeah. Alright, Vinicius, stop bloody popping up. I know you want to be in there. Put him in place of Saka. Right, so we play Newcastle. The Geordies, they're 18th in the league. And is that Dembele set for big money move to Rochdale? Boss needs a win against Cardiff. Apparently he didn't get it. Dembele, Usman Dembele, on his way to Chelsea. Okay. So, looks like Rochdale lost against Cardiff and they sacked Brian Barry Murphy. Alrighty. Moss recommends Guendouzi as top target. No. I acknowledge your scout reports, but there is now a transfer ban on this club. Haaland and Havertz are up there with the Young Player of the Year, Young Player of the Month awards. Sorry. Okay. He's a bit shirty about that. Said there's no reason he can't play better. Okay then. I expect a hat-trick in this game against Newcastle. So, right now I'm thinking if we beat Newcastle and give them a good whooping, we could play a less than good side against Apollon Limassol, who we beat pretty comprehensively in the Euro Cup. And we could save a stronger side from Man United, who somehow are 14th in the league. Good job, Vinicius is on the bench. I think the Brazil manager is going to be looking at him. So I think we should probably play him. Okay, he's going to take a look at him. So I think what we'll do for the sake of Vinicius and his development, I think what we'll do is we'll put Sancho on the bench. We'll have Vinicius on the left hand side. There we go. That should keep the player happy, and it may improve him if he's getting games at international level. Okay, well, this Newcastle team could look a lot different if they have a takeover in real life. It looks like they're going to be taken over by some Saudis who have an extreme amount of money. And yeah, Amanda Staveley, who I wouldn't say no to, good looking woman with all that money. Oh, please, she's like a rainbow coloured unicorn. Tonali puts it in for Haaland. It's just over. Yeah, good luck Newcastle. Did you all see what Curtis Woodhouse, the former Sheffield United midfielder, tweeted? He said Newcastle's only a big club in Newcastle. Everywhere else it's not a big club. That might change. That might change, Mr. Woodhouse. That might change with, I don't know, a couple $100 million spent. Demand more, boys, come on. Oh, both teams very focused after that feedback. My team better be more focused. There we go. Here's Foden making a tackle. Nelson picking up, giving it to Tonali. Vinicius exchanging passes with him. Miranda, who didn't have a good game in the last game. I actually probably should have dropped him for this one. Come on. Oh, get in. Phil Foden. Second goal of the season. Squeezes it in. Good goal. For him, anyway. There we go. Nelson with a good header. Haaland with a little knockdown, nice little take, and a good finish. Phil Foden's also been on Twitter, smashing a few left footers into the top bins in his back garden. Oh God, Reece Nelson got injured. Oh, but he delivered a hell of a cross there. He's going to get another chance. Gives it down, Pepe. Give it back to him. Havertz, Nelson. Oh, nice little flick to Foden. Havertz. Oh, I thought that was top corner. Oh, I thought that was in. Right, Nelson's injured, so let's bring on Sancho. They're going to wish they hadn't have injured Nelson now. He's gone back to 86% condition, Nelson, so he can't be that injured. Oh, Sancho can't find a cross. There's Joe Linton, who scores when he wants. Oh, Almiron. Oh, good save by Diogo Costa. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day outside, and my dog has chosen to hide itself under the duvet. Because it's just, it's just what it does. And my other dog is laying on the bed sunbathing and the sun coming through the window. So while I'm sat here recording, that's my day. All locked up, confined, quarantined. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing good at home. Hope time's passing for you as well. Hopefully myself and other Football Manager creators are, helping you pass that time. Passionate boys, keep going. Very happy with you. Yeah, it's a bit tough being locked up inside all day. So hopefully you all get a little bit of sunshine. There's Aaron's trying to feed it through the channel for Haaland, and he gives it to Foden. Oh, the man's on fire. Second goal of the game for Phil Foden. It's all that practicing in his backyard he's been doing. A sneaky little feeling if Newcastle were taking over, they probably would go for players like Phil Foden. I'm not saying they'll get him. I think he'll stay at City, but I think you'll see him go for British players, because we got the whole Brexit thing coming up, haven't we? So they might sign 2 or 3 foreign superstars, but I don't know. I got a sneaky little feeling they'll be going for players like Ruben Loftus-Cheek at Chelsea, who's not really getting a game. Oh, good tackle, Miranda. Well done. Redeemed yourself for last week right there. In the last game. There's Vinicius. On a run. Time to impress the Brazil manager. What can you do, mate? Oh, gets tackled by Justin. Aaron's good first time ball down the line for Sancho. Beats his man. Oh, can't dig out a cross. Tonali, can he find Vinicius? No, Miranda digs out a cross for Sancho though. That's well wide. Let's tell him to get creative, see if that helps. Well, Foden's inspired by the feedback. Jethro Willems. I think he's in my journeyman save, Willems. Oh no! Good save by Diogo Costa. Big kick out. Haaland's on that one. No one's there. No one gets the knockdown. It goes back to Dubravka. I think Newcastle might end up signing Philip Coutinho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And Haaland puts it over. And I want to say that they'll go for Gareth Bale, because I think they'll want a big marquee signing. I think Bale will be it. Foden on a hat-trick. Oh, saved by Dubravka. Yeah, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Philip Coutinho and Gareth Bale. Those are the three I think that'll possibly end up at Newcastle. Let me know who you think will end up at Newcastle. I think Jesse Lingard from Man United might end up at Newcastle as well. You know, I think Steve Bruce likes him. So if they have Ruben Loftus-Cheek in that number 8 role, Jesse Lingard on the right. Oh, it's Vinicius. Oh, he gets his goal. He gets his goal. That's going to impress the Brazil manager, it must do. Could be a call up for Vinicius. Yeah, and I think they'll put Bale up front, Coutinho on the left, Lingard on the right, Loftus-Cheek in the middle. I think those could be the 4 players Newcastle go for. That's not a bad shout, that. Not a bad shout at all. Oh, Roland puts it wide. It's the second chance I think he's had. Why are my players complacent? Demand more from them. There's a few of them that I can't. 3-0 up. Chuffing hell, boys. Come on. Oh, you see, you're complacent. You can see the goal. Oh, VAR's going to rescue us. Fabian Schär was offside. Yeah, just about. Right. We already brought Reece Nelson on off for Jadon Sancho because he got injured, didn't he? So, let's see. Who's not playing so well? Tonali's complacent. I'm not having that. Camavinga can go on for him. And Sancho's already come on, so... Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? We could take off Aarons or Costa, maybe? Huh. Do you know what? I'm going to take off my keeper. I don't want a complacent keeper. There you go. I'm going to sub my keeper because I don't normally do it, so what the hell. Do it for the giggles. Did it for the lulls. So Camavinga's on there. That'll give him a nice little bit of game time. In there with Havertz. Give Tonali a bit of a rest as well. Sandro Tonali's been a beast. Been a brilliant player in this for us. And you may be able to hear my dog grunting and snoring like she does. Hey, Jess. You in that sunshine? Oh, good girl. So 50-50 in possession, but we had 27 shots and they had 9. Foden 9.3 out of 10 with a couple of goals. Sancho did not play well at all, did he? Okay. Boys, appreciate your efforts. Good 3 points on the board there, lads. And we're still in 5th. There we are. 22 points from 11 games. That's not bad. 7 points behind City. 5 points behind Liverpool and Arsenal. 3 points behind Chelsea. And we're level on points with Tottenham. But we have a better goal difference. Tottenham beat Leicester 1-0. Where's Leicester? 9th. Okay. So that was a good game for them. We beat Newcastle, who I think had beaten Chelsea 4-2 in the previous week. So yeah, good little victory that for us. Quality of possession. There we are. Leave him to the physio. Classy Foden on form. Praise his form. And there you go. Thank you very much, boys. So we're playing Apollon Nicosia in the next game. That is away from home in the Euro League. We're top. Can't afford to mess up there, so maybe Bruges will get a draw with Porto. That could happen. Let's see, Porto at home or away? They're away. Bruges are at home. So Bruges maybe nick a point. If they do, Porto will go to 8 points. If we beat Limassol, we go to 10. That should be good. All we need then is a draw against Porto and a win against Bruges, and we finish top of the group. So, pretty good. Apparently we got 12 players unregistered. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what sort of team we can put out then with 12 players unregistered and Reece Nelson injured. I will see you all in the next one when we'll be playing Limassol. Take care. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.